So welcome along then to Season 3. You can look at that objective on the left hand side, third or above. And we've got off to the worst possible start, where we had difficulty in the first race, not scoring any points at all. So we're on the back foot already, considering Mercedes picked up only one. Alpine, a nice improvement. McLaren taking 14, improved very well as well. So we've got 3.3 million that we have got in the bank at the moment, and what we're going to do is just take a look at our car parts again. And we can't currently do anything because we are waiting for engineers, so they are currently awaiting. We have got a chassis. We should now have a chassis in play, and we do, which will bring us a little bit better. You can see the rank on the grid brings us up massively just off that one chassis alone. So we'll install that, and you can see now rank on the grid. Let's go back. You can see now that moves us up to a lot better positions already just after one chassis upgrade. That is why after a few we are going to be in a very dominant position. Training pit crew, yeah, chance of mistake is well up at the moment, but attributes are high, so I'll probably give them a bit of rest in here just to really take them down. We want to obviously still improve everything like so. Pit time's coming down again. Let's just knock up a little bit of gym training, because that's what's going to bring our time down in the pits. I mean, it does, but chance of mistake goes up. And let's just, can we bring one of these down to rest? Yes, I think we can. So I'm going to go with that. Pit time down 0.3 again. That's what we're constantly going to be doing. And will it make effect? Yes, I don't want to do anything more there. So pit crew, always blue. We are actually getting blue on the pit crew now, which is a great start. Race weekend is in 6 days. ATR is about to start, and we need to obviously get that on board. Can't at the moment because we are developing, and we've got suspension, so we're going to have to wait, which really, we don't really want to wait, but we're going to have to wait until after. So, overtime. We need it. We need it. We're not delaying anything. So Saudi Arabia is the next Grand Prix in this season. So, I think, right, well, I think we can reach one driver in queue. Can we get two? Stop it. It's only going to lose 33 grand. Two in the top 10. Stuff it. Oh, that's one, isn't it? Let's go two. I think we're going to be strong enough in this race, personally. We're not going to take a fastest lap. We are going to finish a streak, though, and hopefully we're going to get on the points in 8th. Looking at the car, this is why we're doing this, because if we manage the car, we need top speed, which was 7th, we need medium speed 7th, and we need high speed, which is 3rd. So actually, on that evidence, I'm going to change my race target. And I'm going to put, I might regret this, I am going to keep, actually I've already done it, both into Q3. So, still can't, 2 days, that's all I've got to wait, and then I can use the ATR period. But that doesn't come yet. It is the first GP of Jeddah. First. 7. Can we do it? Can we get in the points? So we haven't had the best start to our weekend. Practice wasn't necessarily that strong, not as much as I would have liked, but I'm hoping this track does really suit us in Jeddah, in Saudi Arabia, and we're going to hope to get a nice clean lap in first of all. No one's coming out the pits, so that lap time will be clean as long as we put in a good solid time. It is Stroll with the advantage, and he goes a 26.8, and across the line, Porsche, 5 tenths off Stroll, really struggling in these first 2 races to keep up with Lance. Maybe that's a sign Lance is really good, or potentially Theo needs to up his games. I'm not used to this, but we are sending out for another run, and Stroll and Porsche have really actually just caught up with each other. So we're going to get a nice little slipstream here, and we are struggling on times. I mean, look at the Porsches, 1.3 seconds off, and Stroll is 7/10. I thought we'd be a lot closer in this race, because you've seen the setup that we had before, and it was very solid indeed. Now down the straight we go, and should be getting some slipstream, but we're not on the new tyres. We've done this so we can potentially get another lap in as well. Porsche not improving. I don't understand why he's not improving. He should be, because it was a shocking first lap. But let's see. Is there any time? There's not time. Stroll's not important as much here. It is Pourchaire who is the important one. And he comes across the line. Maybe we should have kept Albon. So again, we've had to send them out. Just unused tyres and hope that they can improve. They are going to get around absolutely fine. Are we going to get improvement? We now do with greens in both sectors. I think Pourchaire did use a new set of softs, the third set of softs in this session, to try and get him through. Our pace seems to be nowhere at the moment, but Stroll is improving. 31.8, 31.8, 27.2, 27.2, both evenly matched across the board so far. Just the final sector to navigate. And Stroll lights up the rears coming out of the corner, and he'll cross the line, and Stroll moves up to Pourchaire moves up to P9, Stroll up to P7. That's more like it. I don't know why we couldn't put them times in before, but now we finally do get through. I mean, that would set us into the Q3. I don't know why we have struggled so much. Just maybe some poor confidence, maybe. We're going to go back onto used because I need to try and save some of these softs. Which one's better? That one. So let's send them out. I think is it a it's not a sprint race here as well. So high rubber and grip.
Green light, green light.
And there's actually quite a few cars going out early here, which is interesting. We're going to give Pourchaire a little bit of a gap, and hopefully Stroll doesn't get held up. He might get actually a bit of a nice DRS tow. Pourchaire gets probably blocked by Alonso. We're actually lapping quicker than these ahead, and it's a 26.7 for Stroll, just quicker than the AlphaTauri. That's not brilliant. Pourchaire goes 4th, 5 tenths off. Just sending out on used tyres, and we'll come back for another run if need be. We just want to see if we can improve on used. Pourchaire can, Stroll can't. Pourchaire certainly is though. And where's Pourchaire going to put himself? It is only up to P12. Doesn't improve in the last sector. So we've got to get around quick here. We know we can go with about 2 minutes left. Stroll currently getting through. And now we're going to reconfigure. So another set of softs. We are blitzing through these softs at the moment. And now we're going to go with about 2 minutes 30 on the clock. Should see us with enough time. Let's skip through. Stroll still P9. Now we've got Albon ahead of us, who's probably going to try and wreck our lap here. So here we go. It's our final run. At the minute we're going through with Stroll. We're going out with Pourchaire, who's well off the pace. And we're going to get a nice bit of slipstream by the McLaren all the way round by the look of it, which is not the worst thing in the world, but probably is on this case. First sectors, we're hoping for that green or purple colour. Surely not going to be purple, so green it is, and we might get held up, but no, we improve. So 31.8. What about Pourchaire, who's chasing the McLaren? 31.8 to beat from Stroll. And it is a 31.8. They are pretty much matching again. So, can we then light up the middle sector? Stroll going through at the moment. Giovinazzi and Gasly both can't improve. It's all about Leclerc and Verstappen. We need to get ahead of Magnussen. Verstappen improves. And now middle sector is green for Stroll as well. 27.1. 27.3. Couple of attempts down for Pourchaire. There's a chance we can go through here. Stroll up to P5. What a time. And now Pourchaire getting a tow all the way to the line. Is he through? Leclerc. Pits. Can't believe we're so excited about 2 cars in the top 10 again. But, I mean, look at Albon. He is loving life. He is the best thing that ever happened to him, getting rid of him. P1. So, I'm going to go used again. And we're not going to be able to use much softs, but I don't think we do at Jeddah anyway. Many runs to go then. Let's go early. Let's go early. Let's see what we got in the bank. Where can we start? Stroll's been really good actually. P5. He's always looked like he's getting through. Russell's just coming out now in the Ferrari. Lets us pass nicely. And round the final few corners. 26.4. Pourchaire still miles off. Maybe that chassis really showing the difference here. So we're back out with both. Just seeing what sort of lap times we now get. We've got new softs on. This is our final run in Q3. It's actually quite close. You can see 4 tenths in P8 to pole of Alonso at the moment. So we're not actually doing that bad, and it's not that bad of a time. But the question will be, is can we improve even further. If we get points in Jeddah, we know we've got upgrades on the way, so I'll be fairly content with points. Because you can see the difference with the chassis, Stroll to Porsche. He's always had 3-4 temps on him easy, and Porsche is well off the pace at the moment. But we start our flying lap in Jeddah. Can we get ourselves further? Look at Ocon in the McLaren. Albon, Jesus, loving life. But we're going to come up to the first sector. Bit of slipstream off the Mercedes, but only a 31.9, just a tenth down. 31.8 for Porsche, who's increased and improves. So actually, through the sector 1, they're actually okay, both of these. So Porsche's not far off. He probably just loses it on the straights. 27.2, 27.2. Porsche improving. Could get past Carlos Sainz here, Porsche, if he keeps it together. Down the straight, we'll cross the line now. Lance Stroll cannot improve. But what about Porsche? Doesn't. Oh, agonisingly close. But he's going to leave us P7 and P10. That is what we'll take. Q3 return. And you can see our actual best time done by Stroll was pretty much consistent throughout. Porsche saved his best time in the end as well. So just a couple of attempts down Theo really after he gets his act together. But now we've got the race where it matters. And we know, well, maybe we are going to be using some softs here. Stroll. Hard to mediums, would that work? It's not the worst case scenario. What about mediums? I mean, I don't like the thought of using I've used softs all the way throughout here. Question is, what's quicker? What is quicker? I'm going to go medium hards because I know I've blitzed all of my strategies. I can't see my tyres, can I? Oh, I can. So I've not got that great tyres. 92% on the softs. And Porsche has not got great either, so that's why I'm thinking about just going hard to mediums. What do we do with Albon? Yeah, Albon, we did that. Okay, I'm going to go hards to mediums here, and let's just find the optimal way, which is probably about there. So that's what we're going to go for. I mean, it's not the best, but I'm pretty sure last year we did a 2-stop. Not saying it's quicker, that is 5 seconds quicker, but it's on softs which I've already smashed, so we're going to ignore that. 5 seconds is not a lot. Probably is at Cheddar. So there we are, back right, mid left. Can we go further? Stroll, P6 at the moment. On board with him now. He's got past Ocon. Nicely done. We're on the mediums, remember. Let's have a look at the tyres. And there's a lot of soft tyres and mediums out there. Albon's gone hards in front. We need to get past him pretty quickly. Porsche's the other runner on hards. So ideally, we'll keep the hammer down. Mediums just gives us a lot of scope to run further. And now we want to definitely try, as Albon is already 7 tenths off Sergio Perez. Now Albon could be the bottleneck here. He could hold a lot of people up. So we definitely want to make a move if we can. Can we? Down the straight. Here we go. No DRS, remember, on this first lap. And into turn 1 we go. Come on, Alec. Come on. Let's pat past. We got you where we got you to get that Aston Martin seat in the end. Porsche's bang there into P11. Just sitting outside of the point. So dropped 1 position so far. But just keeping with Albon at the moment. Need to close up though. I mean, Ocon is right behind us. So McLaren really took on leaps and bounds this year. They have absolutely come to the front again. And I'm happy for them. Not happy for them against my Williams though. In current state of play. Down into the final corner. DRS is about to be enabled. We are just trying to keep. Albon's already lost a second now out of DRS. Sonoda's got Porsche. We won't bother watching that. We don't like negativity. There he is, look. It was the slipstream that got him. Let's watch Stroll though. Come on, Lance. You've got him. all the times we took the mick out of here, I'm sorry.
Get the tyres down now.
No need to get the tyres down. We've got to get past this Aston Martin because he is going to slow us up. Let's go standard.
No more overtake.
And we are pretty struggling on everything that we've got at the moment. Hopefully it's enough down the straight with DRS though. We're going to just try and cool off, but we've definitely got to make this move. And here we go, up the inside, just before DRS though. That's a problem. Because you'd imagine now, Albon blasts back past. Got to learn better, Stroll. Got to learn better than that. Because you just gifted him DRS, Porsche, and Giovinazzi fighting each other. Obviously softs against hard, so I won't worry too much about that. And Giovinazzi has got him. But Leclerc's there, P14. Here, I wonder what happened to him. He must have went out very early. Didn't see that happen. Oh, I think I did actually. I might have did. Sure, he failed in Q2. So, where are we at the minute? 5 tenths. Ocon still right behind us. We are just conserving, and here we go. We are getting that slipstream. We now have DRS. We're not going to use the ERS system at the moment, and we move to the left-hand side, and we're going to look at getting past. And yes, it looks like we have made the move. Exit is good. Leclerc's just got Porsche, but he's on the hard, so I'm not too worried. And we are into P5 on lap 5. Just settling down nicely here. Sadly, that Aston Martin will not go away. Hard tyres are going to be very durable in this race. So we're just going to have to try and keep them at bay before the hards sort of go over that crossover period on the mediums. Just lapping 2 tenths quicker. We are only 3 tenths a lap slower than the leaders. In particular Alonso and Perez. Not lapping too bad is Porsche, but obviously he's got soft runners, and there's a lot of soft runners out there and mediums. And you would think Alex Albon's going to have a strong chance of getting through past us on lap 6, and he's already trying it. He's going to go round the outside. It'd be interesting to who got DRS then. It was Stroll. No, it was Albon, sorry. I'm used to these two being in different cars. And you can see Ocon's got us as well. We've lost 2 positions, and here we come back. And we can't get back. Soft tyres are going to have to wait for them to go off, I'm afraid, before we come back through. And down the straight we're going again. Here we go. Overtake into P5 again. That's 2 cars. Down the straight, I think. There we go. He came out the last corner. DRS enabled. And he takes past Albon. And then very quickly, with a continuation of DRS, will take the McLaren as well. And that puts us back into P5. 6 seconds off though. Porsche's tyres, how are they looking? 82%, they're looking pretty nice. Obviously he's on aggressive mode as well. We'll cut that down. Just look after it. And Stroll has got Ocon right behind him. So Porsche is going backwards, and so is Stroll at the minute because of the soft tyres around us and the mediums running a lot faster. Well, in particular the softs, Ocon and Sainz absolutely flying at the moment in the McLaren and the Mercedes. But we're still sat in P6. Porsche's going backwards, but he's on the hard tyres. And we're going to have another move potentially on the McLaren. We're going earlier. Oh, don't usually see chances here. We need Ocon to pull ahead though, because, well, we're not. He's going to wait for the DRS. Here he comes back then. Soft tyres to the right hand side. Stroll to the left. That McLaren's going to blast past. And we are not going to be able to get past. Sainz is bang there. These all the time, just burning their soft tyres up and up. I mean, I'm pretty happy where we're. And we're back into P5. DRS down the straight. Moves us back ahead. You can see Porsche just being overtaken by Bottas on the softs as well now. So, yeah, he's going to be pretty quick at the end, old Mr. Porsche. But at the minute, he's taking a fair bit of pain. Not as much as pain as Stroll is when he keeps seeing a car flash by him on the straight. And here comes that car again. Literally every time I skip forward, down the straight they go. And it's another battle. And now Ocon inside to the outside. Let's watch this over the top. Side by side, look at the queue of cars. Bottas does get Porsche, and these two have been at it for ages. The McLaren and the Williams going head to head with a Mercedes hanging in the background. Now DRS opens. Can we move ahead? We're going to be moving into the final corner shortly. That's where the next DRS part links back up. And you can see we've done it before the corner. That means we give them DRS again. When will we learn? But down the straight, our top speed kicking in, just keeping us at bay. These soft tyres, surely 46%, got to start running out at some point. Pourchaire's 4.8, but he's going longer, and I'm quite happy where he is at the moment. Can we? Oh, I need these to pit. I need some free air. Keeps going. Ocon to Stroll, Stroll to Ocon, and we're back through. But 14 seconds is the difference between the Ferrari of Russell and us in the Williams. This queue of cars are all on softs and a medium for Leclerc, and Albon I think is right there on the hards down in 9th, and he is. Sadly at the minute we just can't do anything to break the toe unless I really attack. I don't want to attack too much yet, because if I can extend these mediums out I'd rather extend it than go on to the hards. But on board we go. We'll go on with Ocon, or even Sainz. He's got Verstappen pits. Ocon's coming at us. Oh, who's going to get DRS here? Who's going to get DRS? The McLaren pits. Here comes the Mercedes now. Jesus, you get overtook by one car and then suddenly the next one comes. So they're quite early stops then. Pourchaire moves up. And Ocon's going to come out behind Pourchaire. A bit of teamwork holding up here. So I feel like I do want to go a bit longer here. Sainz is in, but I mean we've got 6 tenths to Leclerc, who is behind us on the mediums. And then we've got another, well, he's right behind us now. We're only on 52% though, so I just wonder if we can just attack a few laps and bring our pace up and then go on to the hards. That would be the hope, but I think Leclerc will probably end up flying past us at some point. We're going to deploy now and try and get past Pourchaire through this AlphaTauri. Leclerc's got Stroll, but don't worry, we're going to get DRS into the final corner. Yeah, we've got DRS, but the Ferrari is that quick. Pourchaire has got Zhou Guanyu, perfectly timed, and here we go. Look at the pace we've got on the Haas. We're going to top back up. So Stroll's still there. We are attacking now. Just trying to eke out some time, because the hards, the longer we can leave it, the fresher they will be. Down the straight we go. And DRS is about to kick in again. That will give us some extra time. And then what we're going to do is now then deploy out the final corner. In a moment, as Stroll's going at the Ferrari. Moves to the right hand side. And he's going to get that job done. Pourchaire, we wanted the job done as well. Hard tyres. Oh, just out of ERS. That could have been very handy. But, is he going to make a move? Not yet, he's not. Pourchaire holds off. And Leclerc, I mean, we've got that gap down to 12.7. I'm sure it was around 14 at one point. What we're going to do is, because we're not worried about Leclerc too much, I'm going to deploy and basically just give myself that gap to reduce what we got. It is mediums. We are pushing a little bit harder than I'd like. But I am going to probably do one more lap, because that looks fairly nice on the old hard tyres. Peak performance for Stroll. Let's go on to the hards now. Happy with that. Happy with his performance so far. Looking good in P3. Pourchaire's just got Ricciardo, so Pourchaire now starting to move through the field. We're going to go aggressive as well here. And I think we can push some fuel too. Stroll, we're going to come back and just cruise on the hards. And he's got some really good pace out here actually. He's already dropped Leclerc by a second. Now the question is, I'm actually thinking, just delay one more lap here, because Stroll is flying. 1:31.2. And I think if I can get another lap like that in on the mediums, and then I'll pit next lap. I think that's the call. Leclerc's probably just about to come past us. He really closed that up. Now we'll go hards. Where is Leclerc? Right behind us. should be able to just eke that out. Porsche, can we get in the points? P10, 13 seconds behind. He hasn't pitted though. They might go to hards. That could be our saving grace as we go longer. Let's go back to neutral. Stroll is going to come in the pits, and he's already just jumped to second now. He's actually really putting in some top laps here. What has everyone else got on to? I mean, surely their mediums don't get all the way. If I've only just managed 25 laps, that's going to be very close. I mean, maybe they'll go to softs. Good stop needed, team. Come on. Come on, team. We're improving here. We've gave you a few days off. 3.7. It's okay.
It's not going to be long now, mate.
Porsche, we're coming into the pit window.
Will be tight pit exit.
Oh, we just get close to the Haas. And now we are all over the Haas. It is Stroll who we will move to. We can probably go aggressive. I think we're fine on hards. Now we've got to get through this car here. Danny Rick. Danny Rick is on mediums that are used. We definitely need to get rid on the next DRS straight, which will be coming up shortly. Should be able to get rid of him without it, to be honest. I'm not even going to use it. We're going to get DRS, I think. No, we don't. Oh my god, where's all these cars come from? Surely we're just going to keep this position? Yes, we are. Jeez, where have all them come from? Look at it. It's like queuing up for a jacket potato from Spudman. Good god. Now we've got Ocon, so it's Ocon. We relived this fight, but look at the difference. Ocon's on 79% mediums compared to us on the hards. So let's see. I mean, it makes it pretty light work getting past us, but we are going to get DRS as we approach the end of the lap. So Porsche's on 0.5. We'll bring that down. We're on 0.7, so we'll have to bring that down as well. Out the final corner, there is Porsche. Just going to give DRS to... Wow. Jesus, where did that pace come from? And we need Porsche to not... I mean, what we're going to do? We go attack now with Porsche? I think so. Let's go attack him. Come on, Porsche. Speed up. We can get some good laps out of you here. If we can, we'll be in the money. So, Stroll's just got Leclerc. Stroll's happy. And look at this, teamwork. Box him in, box the Ferrari, and you can go ahead and overtake it. What a move. What a box. And it's Porsche now into P... Well, he's all over the back because Leclerc just came out. Yes, new softs. That's why he's so quick. But Stroll carrying on round. Porsche's still going. I mean, will we get 20 laps on the softs? I mean, they say they'll do 32. Let's see if that works. But obviously, Porsche, remember, was like P10. We're going to drop quite a bit back here, but I think people are still going to pit. Leclerc's just got Stroll. We can watch that from behind. Up the inside, though, Stroll goes. He's going to get DRS, but that Ferrari is so quick. And here we go. We're going to come back on the Ferrari. Not quite. Porsche's still there, though. Norris is there as well on the mediums. Whereas 78%, I imagine that's going to be pretty tough to get to the end. We're lapping Norris 2 seconds a lap quicker in that moment. And can we get softs? I mean, what the tyres are on people around us. We're using... Oh, I don't know. I mean, I think we'll just go mediums, to be honest. Let's go mediums. Because we can go aggressive if we go mediums. That is the way I'm thinking. And sadly, you see Porsche come out. He's only P19. He's lapping quickly. That's his problem, though. Cars that are ahead of him. On track. Soft tyres of the Haas. And we're going to go round the outside. We're going to try and go around the outside here. Back to the inside line. Not quite. Come on. This is... I mean, we're lapping okay with Stroll. Albon's flying along now as well. Who went on the hards. He's now on the softs. But it's only on 70%. I think we just manage these tyres. DRS opens again for everybody down here. And Pourchaire, sadly, has just come out in this bit of a battle. Surely we can get here, the Haas. Oh, we close up, we go hard. And I think we've got him. Yes, we just pull ahead. Come on, great move, P18. Now we've got to start coming through the field. We can go aggressive. We've seen that happen. We've got an Alfa Romeo in front of us now, which we should catch up pretty quickly. If everyone does have to pit, Pourchaire will be in the money. Maybe we just got his strategy wrong a little bit, but he goes to the inside. What a move this would be. And it is a great move. Stroll P7 still, right behind Ocon. Pourchaire trying to come through now. Alpha Tauri, we're going to go to the right hand side. And I think we're going to take that position, you know. Zhou Guanyu. Oh, just coming back, the acceleration on the softs. Pourchaire still there though, not giving up. Still bang there. Is going to get a great exit out as well. Round the outside. Can he get ahead? Surely gets a great move done. And I tell you what, we are ahead. Pourchaire, magnificent. Stroll still 2 tenths behind the McLaren. Any move? Not quite. Kind of need to get that job done. I think I'll deploy down the next home straight. See if I can just get ahead. Looking at Pourchaire's tyres. Oh, there's a Haas just... Alpha Tauri just coming back at us. Zhou Pourchaire going at it hard. And we've got him again, but might not be the end of that. Still 9 seconds to everyone else ahead. We need to get rid of him if we can, because he's on some used tyres. 72% softs. We've got a bit of a pace advantage. Stroll is going around the last corner. I think the McLaren has just braked to get DRS there. And he does brake and get DRS, and now they are coming back at us. Can we keep hold of the position? Yes, we can. We are going to just deploy out of here. And we're going to go attack mode for a lap or so. See if we can break the gap. 4 tenths. We're only 4.8 off Leclerc, and Leclerc's on 70% hards. I mean, 13 laps left, you never know. But we're coming. Porsche, I don't know. I don't know if they will stop. I think maybe the hards was probably the wrong call, but we're the only ones out there who can push a little bit more. And we've got nearly a second after we start attacking hard. We'll top up down the straight. 1.1 is the gap. And 1.2, so we can just keep attacking, I think, for the minute. Obviously brings in a bit of risk element. Pourchaire has got 5 tenths to Zhou Guanyu still. Just trying to eat off them soft tyres. And you can see Stroll there, 4 seconds. So Pourchaire even has just overtook Sonoda, and I think he's took a couple of cars here. I think he's took both Alpha Tauris. Oh, the Alpha Tauri and the Haas, they look very similar. But either way, he's up a couple of positions. And there you go, you're going to see him go around the inside as well as that clip ends. So what do we got? Can we go attacking a bit more? I mean, let's check our tyres to mediums and softs. They're fairly okay.
Lance, they're at the peak now.
Mediums are okay. Then mediums are okay as well. Lapping just a bit okay on fuel. Top up and top up. So P6, I mean, we were fighting with Leclerc earlier on. We've got to hope that his tyres go off a bit. 4.4. Pourchaire's got 6.5 to find. I don't think we're going to make any more positions here unless we can close the gap. So 3 laps to go. I might have again left Pourchaire's fuel on a bit rich. He's on 0.7. We have got to seriously save fuel now. We're trying to close down Sainz. Stroll looks like he's going to come home a comfortable P6, which we will take all day long. Just a bad strategy on Pourchaire, and obviously he doesn't have the new chassis, which is not giving him that peak performance. But into the final corner, we're still closing, and that is near Sainz as well, who's in P12. Magnussen's there, going for the move now. So we should be a lot stronger next race, which is going to be music to my ears. But Stroll 3.9, no one's tyres is really going off that much at the moment. I am on attack anyway. We're going to go back to neutral. and I'm just going to deploy everything just to try and close any gap that we've got. Pourchaire's got it down to 0.4 now, which is good, because we looked like we were struggling at that point. Final lap has been started by Max Verstappen. Who else would you think? But he's battling Perez pretty hard. No team orders probably at this stage of the season. And as we save fuel, we attack. And we get past Magnussen. We're looking now at a double move. And a double move is what we take. We're into P12. Whilst conserving fuel. 2.7 is Stroll to Leclerc. That's not going to get any less by the look of it. We've already gained a second to Sainz, so Pourchaire's not really had that bad of a race considering he started 10th. And we're going to finish this off. He's just going to get back on fuel as well. Careful on the energy. Yeah, stuff the energy. I've used it all. And we're just going to bring Pourchaire back to 0. We're not far away actually, considering he's only just won. So I'm actually really happy with that. Lance Stroll, a great performance for us in the Williams. And it is checkered flag for Stroll. He comes home in P6. Pourchaire only back in P12, so a bit of unlucky really. With the strategy that we tried, maybe he could have gone the other way, could have been a bit better. But not today. And that is P6 for Lance Stroll. Absolutely flying out there. And he takes 8 points, gets our season up and running, which is the main thing. Williams now taking 8 points. And in the fastest lap times, we are not obviously included. Few high ones, we are very high. Hopefully we can get that in. 3.7s, consistent across the board, consistently slow. And look at the difference between the two cars. So obviously 7th and 6th, 10th and 12th. That is the difference, just that one chassis made as we go 3.4 million in the bank. So going to keep developing. There's that chassis complete again. We've designed the suspension too. So what we can do is we can just now manufacture that suspension. Watch how good this should be. Let's have a look. Rating. It's not amazing, but it does bring our low speed up by 4. So we'll probably make 5 of them at 1.5 mil. We've got a lot of money in the bank. And we've got design in a way, so we just want to probably... We're on suspension 2 already. Probably chassis we're on 2. Probably want to do a front wing here. I think we'll go front wing. We have got 80 hours. So what I'm going to do is probably... I mean, it's not going to make too much difference. So let's go back. I want to do the ATR period on moving this middle section up. Suspension we knew was struggling. So I want to probably... Do I want to give it on the suspension? No, I'm going to go front wing. Front wing time, I feel that's got our biggest improvement in it. So I'm going to whack all the ATR hours into there, because then I can get the biggest gains on that type of item. So you can see here, what 7 at the minutes. Now we bring the lifespan down massively. Obviously they only last 1 to 2 races, but they're a lot quicker parts. Obviously they carry less weight. So what we'll do is look at ratings, and you can see that is a massive jump already, just on the natural one. So see if that makes any difference. It brings the high speed down, which we're 9th. What do you want? Do you want high speed, low speed? Probably want low speed. I'm going to go there. Medium speed brings down. It brings dirty air tolerance. I'm going to go there. Back in the middle. That goes free. Probably want to be about there. Brake cooling. Just watching the ranks here. That's all. Dirty air tolerance is okay. We do get an extra dirty air tolerance on that one. I'm going to go there. So, bit of changes in the brake cooling and the airflow. But you can see extra weight 15. 5 up there, 2 there, 3 there, 2 there. So I'm happy with that one. We're going to put 3 engineers. We're going to put 2 engineers on that one. 41 days. So Miami, can we get it ready for before Baku, and then we can research it? 2.4, yes, we can get it well in. Let's do that, and then we'll look at another part, which will this be the rear wing, because we haven't done any of them. No ATR. Bring the lifespan straight down, like so. That's ultimate performance, pretty much. So 4 on the low speed, 2 on extra weight at the moment. So what can we get out of this? We can get 2 more high speed. Dirty air tolerance does take a hit, and I am happy to take a hit on dirty. I don't need to, I can probably go there. DRS delta, we lose dirty 8 tolerance. I'm going to go, we're actually okay. +2, it brings up to 3rd. Low speed is going to kill me too much, so I'm going to go there. Medium speed is a lot of negative here. We do get 2 top speed back in the middle, so I'm going to leave it where it is. High speed does improve that way. 2, 2 or 2. Let's just check the performance on that one. Brings high speed down. I feel like I want to go there. Happy with that, bit of acceleration in there as well. Stick the other engineers in, we'll rush that through, and we should be good to go. So, next race upcoming is Australia. We have parts on the way, and actually we should have another chassis in for car number 2. And you will see car number 2 now looking a little bit better, hopefully, for the next race.